Hi there, it's Russell here from East Gosford Physiotherapy and Sports Injury Centre, and I'd like to talk to you a little bit about sitting. We see a lot of patients come to us with pain because of the way they're sitting, whether it's in the car or work or home, and they're getting pain in their back often because they're not maintaining a good posture when they're sitting. Sitting as a rule tends to make us want to slump down, and most chairs are designed to do that. So we got some advice for people to sit back in a seat and use some lumbar support. For that we suggest a thing called a lumbar roll. Lumbar roll is a curved support for your lower part of your back, and I suggest something fairly small like this so it doesn't push too far into your back. I'm going to show you what that looks like. If I turn around and sit back in this chair, first I put my bottom back as far as I can into the chair, which is really important, and relax my bottom muscles so I'm not tensing in my bottom. And then what I do with the lumbar support is put it down as low down onto my spine as it can sit on the top of my pelvis. And then I'm relaxing my upper body on my lower body. My legs are relaxed, and ideally if your feet can be on the ground. Now if you have short legs, that's a problem, so I suggest you put something under your feet to be able to support that. And then you are as supported as possible. The lumbar support is actually maintaining that curve in your lower back, and my upper back is now relaxed. And this position I can sustain for a long period of time without getting a tired back. Be careful with lumbar support that you don't lean back over it, that's a problem because that'll tense up your back. Or you can see if I take the lumbar support out, it will make me go back into that sliding down posture and put stress on my back. So put the lumbar support back in and relax in that position. I can be there on my computer if I have to be, looking straight ahead, sitting at the table, even watching telly. Now, people like to sit on lounge chairs watching telly, so let's go through to the lounge and we'll have a look at how we can sit in a lounge chair and try and maintain this position in a more, say, comfortable seat. Now I've moved into the lounge chair, and this is a pretty classic lounge where people sit at, and you see I'm sunk down quite low in the chair, and my bottom sits a bit lower than my knees. That makes sitting more difficult because it's already wanting to tilt my pelvis back. So what I'm doing is I'm putting a cushion in the small of my back, and then I'm putting the lumbar roll. And what the cushion does, it takes in some of the curve of the lounge where it sinks away, and then this takes in the curve of my back. And I'll sit back in that position again, maintain that position, and then I'm able to watch television right in front of me and relax in that position. And you can see I'm still stacked quite well, even though my knees are a little bit higher, which is the case with most lounge chairs. But what I'm trying to avoid is this sinking down where my back wants to fall back into that curve, that reverse curve, and my bottom slides forward, and then my head and neck is that forward position, which puts stress on your neck, stress on your back, and that tends to give people back pain if they stay there for too long. So correct that by putting your bottom right back in the seat, putting the support back in the small of your back, and then you can relax in that position. Take a few deep breaths to take the tension out of your back to make sure there's no tension there, and then you're comfortable to watch television, talk to people, do whatever you want to do, and sit well in a lounge chair. So I hope that helps you to sit well in a lounge chair. If you are getting pain by sitting at home or sitting at work, please give us a call on 43237499 and let one of our great physios assess your sitting and really sort it out for you so you don't get ongoing pain with sitting, because it can be a real pain in the back, so to speak. Thanks very much.